And an X-ray. All right, folks, here we are. A little bit of a doubleheader tonight, so let's get started. This is the third part of Camo training. So we talked a little bit about, we just got inside the mind of the veteran, the funky waves and what to do, kind of getting back to basics. This Richard Feynman, he has a really great quote. Not quite sure the question other than it's about our physical makeup and the physical makeup of the universe. And fail. I was trying to put this hat on. Okay, so basically, like, when we're eating, let's do it anyways. Nope. Look like an Amish gamer. I think that's accepted. There goes my box. Okay, so I just wanted to be serious about this. So Richard Feynman, physicist, has all these great quotes. Talks about the universe in general. Sorry, coming down with something. And he goes, it means the atoms that are in the brain are being replaced. The ones that were there before have gone away. So what is in this mind of ours? What are these atoms with consciousness? Last week's potatoes? I love it. Last week's potatoes. They now can remember what was going on in my mind a year ago, a mind which has long ago been replaced. So that kind of goes back to last episode when I was talking about yoga, and at the end when it was hot yoga, so I sweat my ass off, but just looking on the mat and looking at last week's potatoes, and kind of making that correlation with a physicist, and how well yoga or physical activity in general works, can be one form of therapy for a struggling vet. So I definitely want to share that. I definitely wanted to share that with you on these two episodes, episodes 10 and 11. I'm kind of making a mental note too for myself, guys. That it's it's these brain waves within us. It's biological, but we have to know how to react, and we have to have spiritual fitness like no other. Our soul has to be clean. It has to be churned out. One of my first jobs was cleaning a fish barrel, and I was working at a fish market, but one of the things I did was I cleaned out the inside of the fish barrel, all the scales and everything, and they always relate that to sobriety. You can take out the trash, but you got to take out the inner liner. You got to clean out your soul, and exercise does a great job of that. The great thing about yoga is it's stationary. You can do it for 20 minutes if you want. So again, with my experience the last 2 days, and my 3 feet deep knowledge of physics, and when you get into molecular and the quantum, I just think molecular, particle, and quantum, you get into the wave, and these brain waves, there's some funky stuff. And if you look at this pattern here of, again, look right here, normal people brain waves, and then infantry, and armor and artillery and MPs, as we react to bills, our pets, food, weight, holidays, and all that good stuff, we have to react and be mindful. That's another thing I'm pushing, is just the mindful movement. Awareness, mindful, big buzzwords, but but really, when you look at it and you join a cause, it really is. It really is. So we're here, episode 11, Bayonet X-Ray. Again, I'm your host, Chris Boehm. I don't think I introduced myself last episode, so my bad. I'm an armor officer, ex-armor officer. Before that, I played hockey. Really been on the offense my entire life. So, you know, you come back into society and you gotta you have to adapt, and you have to do it like a gentleman. Just like when you climb a mountain, arrive like a gentleman. That's a great analogy to life. So let's just go for a little ride. Let's go low. We're gonna go low. We'll go low. I think if we take this thing home, we'll own it. Should we own this thing? This thing's big. So, apparently, Chinooks are some of the fastest helicopters out there because they're just so gosh darn big. Your random trivia for the day. Oh, we'll talk random trivia. Let's do this. So, you have, back in the late 70s, you had the Cleveland Barons. They were in the World Hockey League. Wreck and shop. And then in about 79, the World Hockey League folded. The whole meantime, the NHL had been trying to recruit the Cleveland Barons for a long time to come into the to come into the NHL, and so World Hockey League disbanded. The Barons they asked to go in the World Hockey League, or to go into the National Hockey League. National Hockey League said, So what the Barons did was they combined with the California Golden Seals to form the Minnesota North Stars. Wow, do I need some water? Is there any water around here? Anybody? Okay. So we'll just do a little flying. Sorry, scared a dock worker. Boy, I hope you understood that. The Cleveland Barons merged with the California Golden Seals in the 70s to become the Minnesota North Stars. Minnesota North Stars became the Dallas Stars. And I believe there's a big kick to get the Minnesota North Stars back. So, random trivia. A little bit of I'm from Cleveland, so there's your Cleveland, California connection. Also, in some of the San Jose Sharks early jerseys, you'll see a monocle there, and the monocle was the Cleveland Barons were the farm team for the San Jose Sharks. Ooh, look at that little sunset. Yep. So, you know, someone asked me again, you know, why are you doing this? In a very nice way, and again, it's awareness, it's getting into a mind of a soldier, you know, I'm a little bit older. I joined older, so I was a civilian a little bit longer. I didn't go through the rigor as an 18-year-old would, signing a will at 18, which we'll talk about in SRP. So if anyone's watching this, I could get some great SRP stories, because that is some of the longest lines you will ever wait in. Reception and SRP. Hey, this looks familiar. This is yes, it is. It's our hill where we did the optical telegraph demonstration. Oh, is that oh, no, that was an enemy. Yeah, here's our little, claiming that, by the way. It's mine. So yeah, rambling on about hockey, but back to, you know, the reason for this channel. It's a beacon. It tells civilians, hey, you know, this is real, it's ongoing. You know, do what you can, donate where you can, give a helping hand where you can. Especially for the, oh God, I bet you, oh yeah, I probably look like that, that's bad. Someone help me with my posture too, darn it. No, it's not, I'm not about vanity. It's not about that. It's about helping, the struggle. The struggle is real, and I'm done sitting on the sidelines, and I want to do what I can to help. So this is it. This is what I got, and I'm gonna use it. And also, you know, why it's sunrise, because again, it's a constant. So yeah, if you're tuning in, there's that's it in a nutshell. And just to have some gaming fun. Cue Airwolf music. We could just follow this thing, see what it does. I wonder if we own this thing now. I'm pretty sure we own it. Stonehenge? Oh no. Alright, so we'll just do this whole episode in a helicopter. Let's talk about the jungle. The jungle. The brothers. De La Soul. Oh god, did I just say that? So back in 2000, I went to Belize and I did an archaeological dig, and it was one of the most spectacular, adventurous moments of my life. I was not nice. I was not hunted by Nazis, but it was there was a lot of cool kind of creatures out there, and lots to do and lots to see. I would suggest trying something like that. You know what? You volunteer at a museum, and I'll bet you they got a dig for you. Or you could just go clean some artifacts. I bet you there's plenty of that stuff. I'm trying to find the landing zone here. Here we go. I'm just gonna see if... Oh, staying safe? Nope, we're doing this whole thing in a helicopter. We're not staying safe. Big fear of mine is heights, with the rappelling and the obstacle course basic training episode. Foghorn Leghorn yelling at me, you know, he ain't gonna make it. It's that locking hand in the back. It was that one. I just, I don't know, I'm a little low center of gravity, we'll put it that way. And to have strength up here to do that, and I don't know. I don't know if I was taught wrong or what, but I doubt it. Those guys were good. But it was tough. So it looks like we're doing a huge tour of this board, guys. All right, let's just keep going. 1-800-BAYONET. I don't know. I feel like I should be like making shout outs here. Let's just check the notes. Okay, so here's another one. So, with this channel, you know, and talking to vets, saying how bad is it, or you know, how bad is your PTSD, is not, I mean, it's not gonna piss us off or trigger us. It's just a very odd question. Yeah, everyone's caliber is different, but we don't segregate our condition. I think that's a big fallacy. You know, the combat patch, that's gone. Those days are long gone. This is plaguing us everywhere. Yeah. So the other question was, you know, how do you overcome it? And you don't. That's the short answer. Is you don't. You don't suffer. You deal. You find these new ways, and you rewire yourself. The other day, I just actually rewired. I changed all the windows, all the icons on my phone. Just something as simple as that. Just you know, how do you overcome it? You don't. It's like an alcoholic. You have that icky in you, and it's okay. The asterisk, as I like to call it. A little ruin there. Speaking of Belize, okay, all right, yeah, we did. Okay. So look, this is a good example of a Mayan mound. They lived on top. They usually construct a hut of some sort, from what I understand. In the southern Mayan Mountains, I believe it was, God, it's coming to me, Mukle Bal was one, and cheat? No. Anywho, and they and this is a very common practice in early humanity, is they bury their dead underneath. So you'll see a picture of me, kind of crunched in there and brushing away, and I kind of thought to myself, why, you know, it's just kind of strange. And then you look, and then there's the actual Mayan guides there, and they're all for it. There's DNA tests going on. It's so much bigger than just a pretty shiny object in a museum. It was bigger. It was bigger than you or me. So it was kind of neat. It was about cultural preservation. That's what it was. Ooh, are we California here? Look at these. Oh, this could be dangerous. Buzz him? Let's buzz him. Spin up a helicopter on me. Ew! Anything else? Anything else? Coach clearly. Okay. Alright. No, that's good on my notes. Just casually just fly through a windmill farm. I would be crapping my pants right now if I was in this helicopter like no other. Give me a tank any day. My gosh. Okay, so here's the deal with Bayonet X-Ray here. We're gonna take a break after this episode. I definitely need a mental break. Like I said, I always kind of ramble on about my sleep, but man, it's nice to get some sleep. You feel like you have a job again. Even though my kids are my life and my wife, I love them to death. I volunteer at the museum. I was saying this the other day at yoga, you know, and oh God, it's just not enough. It's not enough. You know, we're only here for a short amount of time, and if someone has said it like this, if you're at a sporting event, say hockey, and you're sitting there yelling, and you're yelling at the coaching or whatever, you should just shut up and go coach yourself. And I thought that was some of the best advice. It's usually the simple and most effective advice is the basics. Those fundamentals is just shut up and go coach yourself, man. So this is another reason why I'm hoping people come on here, and I'm hoping they share their stories of triumph. If not, I'll go out and I will share people's stories of triumph, and I'll bring it out, because there's hope. There's the beacon of hope. The beacon is our veterans, you know, people like you and me. Do you want to make a world a better place? Oh, I know, that was Lego Batman again. I need a good MJ jam. Yeah. Oh, is this home? Man, we have circled this place. Oh no, we're nowhere near home. Alright, we're gonna get dangerous. Let's do this. Big clunker. Got any weapons? No? Go on this little channel. Let's do it. Can we make it? I don't know. I don't know. Yep, we are. Let's do it. Come on. Can't call it clunker. It's doing such a good job. What should we name this thing? Name it Chuck. Hey there, Chuck. Gosh, Team America. So funny. That is a no-go in this day and age. That is a good buzzword. No-go. We're reaching 20. I'm sure you can see it on the little. Well, maybe not actually. If you're watching this, you know, on your side or whatever, or probably on the toilet, um, you may not be able to see the bar. That's why I like to give little vocal updates too, uh, just so you know when I'm done rambling. Remember, we're open 22 minutes every day, when we can here. Um, Big thanks to my family. Big thank you, big shout out. Just wanted to make a. Is this where they're at? Oh, they have tracked Zambonis here. I'm sorry, those were crappy guards. Crappy guards. Of all things, a checkpoint? Oh. Oh. Okay. There's a story of me in a tank where we scraped a checkpoint and it turned into this huge rumor. Nothing happened, but it's totally that story. Dang BFT, I swear. I swear. Things never work. So BFT is a Blue Force tracker. It's basically a little screen, little icons, map. It's basically... Oh, that doesn't sound good. Is that a huge billy goat? Uh-oh. I think we're going down, folks. I think we're actually going down like a real... Well, that's just neato. I'll bet you this is one of those boards where they're like... Wow, this place is just not safe at all. I mean... It's like Terminator sound... Can we go fishing? It's like Terminator sound effects everywhere. Wow, super whiny, Chris. Lock it up. Set this thing down right here. Get it out. Folks, if you're out there, thanks for joining. You're not alone. There's some goats for you. Enjoy. Enjoy.